All right, here we are. You're ready to scan your negatives. You have cleaned your negatives with a photo wipe. You have used the anti-static cloth. You have put them into the scanner, emulsion side up and curve side down. You have turned on your scanner so that when you double click on the EPSON icon here, scan icon, it will open up and activate. When you get this window here, you're going to make sure that the mode is in home mode. All right, so that will give you a bunch more options here. You're going to check your document type, so you're going to use black and white negative film. You are going to use grayscale as your image type. Your destination is the printer. Even though it might not be the printer, it automatically sets up 300 DPI, which is perfect. We're going to unclick all these different buttons here. Thumbnail may be checked. I'm going to uncheck thumbnail, and I'm going to hit preview. All right, depending on if someone scanned before you, it may take more or less time to scan. You can see our preview window here. This is where your time is taken. Hear my scanner sort of buzzing and whirring over there. There's my preview. Just takes a couple minutes here. Here we go. All right, so this is my preview. Now, my target size, this is the thing I want to look at. Now, this is activated. I don't want it to be original size because then I'm just going to scan this tiny little negative. It's going to be the size of the negative. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to say 4 by 6. Actually, I'm going to say 5 by 7. So it's going to give you this line here. It's really big. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to grab it here. You can see the way I turn it to a little arrow. And I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to cover the negative that I want to scan, like so. And then anything inside this box is going to be scanned at a 5 by 7 inch scan. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. Now I'm going to go to scan here, and it's going to give me another option. So here's the location where my scan is going to go. I'm going to click on Other, and I'm going to send it to the desktop right now. You can browse here to get to your H drive if you want to. So under Computer, here's my H drive, and you can send them right in there. Otherwise, you can save them just to the desktop, and then you can drag them into your H drive later, or you can send them to Google Drive. You are not going to work on this computer. It's just for scanning right now, so you're going to want to send them somewhere. This is the prefix, so this is what's going to be written on your scan. It's going to say IMG03 when it starts. I can start this at any number I want to, is fine. The type is a JPEG. I'm going to go to my options, and I just want to make sure that I'm scanning at my highest quality here. All right, it might be at 16 or somewhere in the middle. I just want to drag it all the way to the left. And I'm going to say OK. Overwrite files. This stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Open the folder, and I'm going to say OK. So now I'm just going to wait. Again, a little more waiting here. Need a little time lapse here. If you know any scanning songs, now would be the time to sing them. Or if you like to practice your whistling or something, it would be an appropriate time to do so now. I have more of a scanning interpretive dance that you really can't see since we're just watching the screencast here. So you just have to imagine the interpretive scanning dance. All right, less than a minute. Famous last words, of course. I don't know if you're timing this. It feels a little more than a minute. I like a little more than a minute, we'll say. All right, when this is finished scanning here in just a second, it's going to open up a window. It's going to appear on my desktop, so let's look right here. There it is. It just appeared right here, and it also opened up the desktop folder. So either way, you know, it's just right here. And I can drag this into, and go to my H drive here, and I can drag this into my H drive now from the desktop, or I can open up Google Drive and do that. All right, so once I've done that, if I want to scan another picture on this sheet, all I do is I just move this to a different location, like this, and then I just hit scan again, and it'll scan this picture right next to it. If I want to scan a new set of negatives, I have to reload my negatives into the scanner and hit preview again, get a preview, and then I can move that window around. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.